Hello future year 12, welcome to Camtech Business. This is Mr. Hughes here. I'll probably be teaching you next year, and so will Mr. Davis. It's likely Mr. Davis will take the lead on Unit 4, and I'll be doing Unit 1. What we're going to look at today and over the next few weeks for yourselves is Unit 4, and we are going to do some prep work for the assignment. Can I just highlight the fact that we will not be doing the actual assignment, we are just doing preparation, okay? So it's preparation notes that you'll be doing and not the actual task itself. So I'll assume that you've chosen to do the subject, and this isn't some sort of case of psychosis or your parents have told you that you're doing it, and I'm hoping that you're looking forward to it, and this will give you some sort of lead in to what you'll be doing next year. So let's get underway. Hopefully now the three tasks that I've just gone over will give you an overview and give you a taster of what's about to come, but also it'll get you right on that front foot. I look forward to seeing you when we're in better times, and look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you very much. So in front of you, what you see here is the scenario that we're going to be using for your coursework for Unit 4, and we're going to be doing some research on this over the next few weeks. So it's about Borringdon Park Golf Club, so it's a local business. This is set by the exam board, not by me, but we do have to choose a local golf course. So we can see it's an 18-hole golf course. It's open to members and visitors. It does lessons. There's a golf pro which takes the lessons. It sells goods. But also what it does, and what we cannot forget, is that it's also a social venue as well, where it does quiz nights, tribute bands. It does proms, so there's lots of things that it does, so don't just think that it's a golf course. What you'll then see underneath is then the assignment, assignment 1. There's about 4 that we'll be doing, but we'll just look at assignment 1 for the time being. And you will see that there's P1, P2, P3. If you get those, you achieve a pass. If you do the M1, you get a merit, and if you do the D1, you get a distinction. But remember, we're just doing the prep work. So those are the ones that we're going to be researching over the next few weeks. Okay, so task number 1 then is a glossary of key terms. So what I would like to do is just to go through each of the key terms that we've got here, things like customers. I'd like you to find a definition of what they are and why they're significant to a business. And also, just to stretch yourselves, what are internal customers? So we've got internal and we've got external. For those of you that know me, you'll see that my writing has not improved and it is still as atrocious as ever. So come up with a list of internal and external customers. Who are they? Give me a definition of each one, and just record that in an exercise book that you've got, or do it in a Word document. Probably a Word document would be better, because then you can just use this more freely when you do your actual coursework. Then go on and have a look at customer needs. What are customer needs? Why are they important? What you could do there is make a little list of the different types of customer needs and what they are. And then if we go on to the next one, we've got areas of a business. So what we're looking at here are things called functions. Okay, so research each function. Give me a definition of each one, and you can also go in and say why they are important and how they contribute to the success of a business. Our next key term then is customer service. So what is customer service, and what you could do here, let me just rub out some of this stuff that I've got down here just to make some space. What you could do here is just give me some examples. Okay. I don't know how I'm writing these because I'm saying them, but it might help you. So there's task 1. Okay, in summary, glossary of all the key terms, internal, external customers, definitions, customer needs, give me a list, then go through the functions of a business, the areas of a business. A clue would be marketing, sales, operations, finance, purchasing, procurement. See if you can find those. And then we've got customer service, and give me some good examples that you can think of in the real world. Moving on then, what I'd then like you to do is to research Borrendon Golf Course. So to do that you will need to go online, and if you go online and type in Borrendon Golf Course, then what should happen is excuse me, if you click on the link there, it'll then take you to the golf course. And what you should be looking to do is just to get a feel for the golf course and start to get a feel for its customers, how it provides customer service, what areas of the business does it have. So if we look straight away, we can see that you've got golf courses down here, you've got restaurants, you've got weddings, you've got conferences, you've got events. So your customers for Borrendon are going to be members, golf players, old members, young couples. Conferences, businesses might go there to do training. Weddings, you've got couples who are in love and looking to get married. We've got restaurants and bars, so we've got social drop-in customers and so on. So we already start to get a feel for the business. If we then have a look at the drop down menu, and if we hit the plus point, we can see all the things that it does for its golf. So it's got flexible membership, green fees, the costs, it gives you a course status. This is customer service, this is what we're going to be looking at. So go through each element on this drop down menu and get a feel for what it does and who the customers are likely to be. If we look at the function element, if I can press that, we've got events, it'll take you to each screen, and just when you're doing this research, take notes, put it in, make an electronic copy of it so it's easy for submission. That should take you a while, okay? Build up your knowledge of this business so that you can provide the correct answers in your coursework. Okay, now we're on to number 3. We're looking to make notes on your answers for each question that you're doing, okay? So again, don't rush this. This is work over about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe more, but go through it and be detailed. So making preparation. So again, what I've got here is the coursework itself, and let's look at P1. So who are the customers of the business? Now again, we're looking for internal and external. So internal customers might be employees, the golf pro. It might be the bar staff, it might be the managers, the receptionists. These are all customers that are within the business. External customers are outside. So they would be members, they could be couples, they could be old members, they could be juniors who are going coaching, they could be parents of the juniors who have a cup of coffee whilst their sons and daughters are playing golf. So start thinking about who their customers are, and also start thinking about what influences their behaviour. So when parents bring their kids along to the golf coach, they want to be entertained, they want to learn something new, and they want to relax, have a chat and have a half hour away from the kids and a little break for themselves with each other possibly, where they'll probably just sit there and talk about the kids anyway, but that's by the by. So again, we're making detailed notes, they're electronic. Think about the influences, think about who the customers are. What you might want to do for this one is do a little table. Okay, who the customers are they internal, are they external, and what are their influences? So what are their needs? Have a real good list on that, and then your work will flow in the future. Okay, going on to P2 then. So P2 is describe actions that a business has taken. So our business, first of all, is, I'm just going to change the colour to black here. Our business, first of all, is boring. No, I haven't changed it to black. There we go. Right, let's undo that. Grey, that'll do. So our business is Borrington. Okay, so we have to look at what Borrington has done. The research that you've done on the website will give you the answers here. The green fees, how they may have structured them. The golf course, keeping the fairways and the greens in pristine condition. Providing multimedia presentation equipment for businesses. What have they done to provide good customer service? Okay. So describe the actions that they have taken for the needs of the customers. A good way to do it would be to highlight the need that you've maybe done in P2 and then come up with an action. Okay, I can't stress enough the word actions that Borrington has taken to meet the needs. Okay, right, on to P3 then. This is where you've got the different areas of the business. So the areas of the business could well be, for P3, it could be, let's just get that pen out again and get that a bit smaller. So we could be talking about the bar area. What has the bar area done in order to provide good customer service? P2 is about Borrington as a whole. P3 is about the different areas. So you've got the bar, you've got reception, you've got golf course, you've got the greenkeepers. There's a few examples. Can you think of any other areas that they've got? You could talk about the wedding planners. There's lots of different areas, and how have they developed and maintained customer service? Because the key word here is to analyse, then I would also go down the route of doing pros and cons. Maybe a list of pros and cons for each one. Okay, remember again, you're not doing it. These are just notes. Mr. Davis and myself will be helping you further when we come back to school. Right, last one then. So, last one is D1. So I'm now looking at this one over here. Let's see if I can just delete some of this stuff that we've got here. Here we go. Let's get that a bit bigger. There we go. Right. Clean the board, so to speak. I know that's not very effective cleaning, but hey ho. Right. Okay. So we're now looking at D1 then. Recommend and justify changes. What I would do for this one is I would do some additional research at China Fleet. You could look at St. Melian Golf Course. You could look at other large golf courses around the area and see what they've done that Borrington does not do. Okay, so make sure that you're looking to see what they've done and how you can improve the customer service provided by Borrington. So what you should be doing here is making about maybe, I'd say about 6 improvements that they could make. Okay, I'll give you one example. Don't use this one, but on the 9th hole they could provide a little refreshments snack bar where you can buy a cup of coffee and a pasty after 9 holes just before you go on and finish the 18 holes. Give the pros and cons of that and think about whether it's feasible. Okay.